Yummy. Lemon ribs. Hey guys, I've got some ribs over here. This rack of ribs, as you can see, weighs about a kg or so. Okay, we just got cut into decent sized pieces. Decent sized pieces. Okay guys, over here got some baking soda. Just gonna sprinkle some baking soda on top. Okay, just put on a glove and just mix all the baking soda onto the ribs. The baking soda, it helps to take away the impurities and stuff, the blood of the ribs. So after you put on the baking soda, you're just gonna leave it for a few minutes. You're just gonna leave it for a few minutes, and then you're just going to thoroughly rinse it with water. And then we can drain the ribs. Then I'll show you the marination. Okay, just give it a good rub, and then just sit for a few 5 minutes, and then just give it a quick rinse. Okay guys, so over here I chopped up one red onion here, and I also chopped up one white onion, and also chopped up 2 bell peppers for the lemon fried ribs that I'll be showing you guys how to make. Now I'm just going to squeeze up some lemon juice. Okay guys, so I've got like about 3 lemons here, and let's just squeeze some lemon juice. Here's my food processor. Take that out. Okay guys, so I'm going to be using 3 lemon juice here. Okay guys, so here's my washed up ribs over here. Let's put it in the bowl here. It's washed up twice or 3 times already. Okay, let's marinate the ribs. So first we're going to sprinkle some salt all around, not too much. Okay, like that. Got some white pepper over here. Sprinkle a good amount, just like that. It doesn't matter if you add more or less, so just make sure it's all around the ribs. Next we're gonna add some sugar. Got 1, 2. That's enough. Next I'm gonna add in 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon powder. Okay, next we're going to drizzle some Chinese rice wine all around. We drizzle some sesame oil all around. Drizzle a little bit of oyster sauce. Okay, looking like this now. Drizzle a little bit of olive oil. Okay, I got 1 egg here. Wrap that egg in here. Check that out. Add in a few teaspoons of cornstarch. See here. 1, 2, 3. You can add 2 to 3 teaspoons, it doesn't matter. Now we're just gonna put on a glove and we're just gonna mix this up. Okay, put on my glove. Check this out. Let's mix. A good mix all those ingredients into each piece of rib here. Okay, just gonna mix this for a few more minutes and then we'll just let it marinate. Then I'll show you guys how to make the lemon sour sauce. Coming right up. But don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks guys. Okay guys, let me show you guys how to make the lemon sour sauce. Okay, we're first going to add in half a cup of water here. And then we got our lemon juice, the 3 lemons that we squeezed with our food processor. Going to add in half a cup of sugar. Add in half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, now we're going to drizzle a little bit of oyster sauce. A little drizzle of soy sauce. A quick taste. Tasting good guys, tasting good. Now I'm just gonna make a little cornstarch slurry. Okay, here's about 1.5 teaspoons of cornstarch mixed in water. I'm just gonna pour it in slowly and mix it up, thicken up the sauce. I just added in like some oyster sauce and soy sauce just for some color guys, so if you don't add that you can skip that, but once you coat the ribs you won't see any like color on the ribs, so that's why I added in some soy sauce and oyster sauce. But if you don't like soy sauce and oyster sauce, you can leave that out. Okay guys, it's ready. Check that out. Nice lemon sauce to coat the fried ribs that we're gonna make now. Okay guys, to coat my ribs, I'm just using some all-purpose flour here. Just put a good amount in this bowl here. Next I'm going to add in 1 heaped teaspoon of cornstarch. You don't want to add too much cornstarch or else the ribs become too crispy. Then yeah, just get a whisk and just whisk up the flour here. So yeah, this is my flour coating for the ribs once the ribs are marinated. Oh yes, you can't call this lemon ribs without having some lemon slices in the stir fry. Okay, just add the lemon slices here for the stir fry as well. Okay guys, it's time to fry the ribs. It has been marinated for about 2 hours. So here's my flour, here's my ribs. So it's the same procedure. If you watch my channel, I always dip it in the flour, I fry it in the oil for like 1 or 2 minutes to form a little coating, and then I lift it back out and then I I coat the rest of the other ribs and then do the same procedure, and then afterwards I increase the heat and I dump in all the ribs to fry for about 10 minutes. So yeah, that's the procedure. Okay, let's mix up the ribs here a bit. And mix it up and then just dump in a handful in the flour. Give it some quick mix. Give it a little mix and also a good squeeze. Make sure it's coated nicely. And now we just tune down the heat of the oil. Dump in the ribs slowly. Just let it fry for a few minutes. And while that is frying, let me just dump in more ribs. Okay, you can see it formed a little coating crust. I'll just lift it out. You can see my oil is not like very clean. It's like the second time using this oil. That's why there's a lot of bubbles. Okay guys, so this is our last batch. I'm just going to dump in the other ribs that has been fried. As you can see over here, these were fried for just a few minutes. I'm going to tune up the heat to very high. And my gas heat over here, and I'm just going to dump in the ribs. We're just going to let this fry for about 10 minutes on high heat until it becomes very crispy and until a lot of its water content is dissolved out of the ribs. Twist it around sometimes. Frying this on high heat, guys. This is pork, so you need to make sure the insides is not raw, so we have to cook this for about 10 to 12 minutes. Okay guys, so as you can see the ribs here, they've been cooking for around 8 minutes now. Almost ready. Okay, while that is cooking, we are going to preheat our lemon sauce. Okay guys, it's time to make our ribs here. Okay, on my wok, I'm just going to add in some olive oil. Add in some crushed garlic. So I'm doing this while my ribs are still frying over there. Okay, dump in our veggies. Try to stir fry. And let's dump in our ribs here. Give it a good stir fry. The ribs are so crispy. Those are so crispy, guys. Okay, now we got our lemon sauce here. Just drizzle the lemon sauce all around. Hi guys. Just switch off the flame. Okay, it's ready guys, check that out. Yummy. Wow, check out that guys. Lemon ribs guys, lemon fried ribs. Delicious. Yummy guys, can't wait to eat this. Let me call my mom to have a taste. Yummy. Lemon ribs. Hi guys, I made lemon fried ribs today. Check out that. Wow. Let's give this a taste. Check that out guys, check that out. Lemon fried ribs. Let's give this a taste. Guys, give this recipe a try, it's so delicious. Guaranteed. Give this a try guys. Check it out. Full of the bone ribs. Thanks guys.